Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am here today with a very special 1-year anniversary Q&A video! You guys, I cannot thank you enough for watching me, supporting me, encouraging me over this past year. I'm not just saying this, it's not just like a corny phrase. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I could not have done it without you. And it is crazy to me to think that I went from that first episode of My Hero Academia where I was just like really shy in front of the camera and awkward and like, oh no, oh poor boy, and just like really stiff, to just, you know, having a blast with you guys, like knowing that you are like literally watching along with me. And just, you know, now I get crazy. I dance in my videos, I sing occasionally. It's only happened once so far, but I just, I love doing what I do, and I can't thank you enough for just sticking by me. And I hope you'll stick around for a long time to come as well. I have gathered up some questions from my YouTube peeps and my Patreon peeps, and I'm going to answer them, and I'm going to try to be as succinct as possible because, as you guys know, I have a tendency to rant. So let's get started. First question. Has there ever been a series that wasn't all it's cracked up to be? Like you felt after watching it, it didn't live up to the hype? This is an excellent question. Fortunately, I have never had this after watching like a full series. That would be a huge letdown. Thankfully, every series I've been recommended that I've checked out, I have really ended up enjoying, probably more than the person who recommended it to me. But good question. All right, next question. What were your favorite moments in anime over the last year's reactions? Alternatively, which moments still haunt you? Such a good question. So I'd have to say my top anime moments over the last year were the All Might losing One for All scene, episode, and arc. Amazing. Demon Slayer episode 19. You guys knew that was going to be on there. It has to be on there. I won't get into the details or specifics of that, just in case there's some people watching who maybe aren't quite there yet. But for people who have seen it, then yeah, you know. Which moments still haunt you? There have been a lot of really good, I'd say like creepy moments, or like really shake you up kind of moments in the anime that I've seen. As soon as I read this, I had one thing pop to mind, and I just have to say it. The spider babies from Demon Slayer. The spiders with the infant heads on their bodies. It haunts me. It haunts me to this day. So that has to be my answer. Good question. Next one. How long have you been a Kamen Rider fan, and which seasons have you seen so far besides Zio? This is a really good question, and I get this one a lot because there are a lot of Kamen Rider series that I've seen or that I haven't seen, and sometimes I'll try to like pop up and say it in the reaction, but a lot of times I don't think I get it's just kind of like choppy, like, oh, I've seen one, no, I haven't seen that one, no, I haven't. So I have been a Kamen Rider fan since I saw Fourze back in 2012. That sounds right, 2012. And it's just been growing from there. I have seen Fourze, Ex-Aid, Gaim, Drive, Ghost, Decade, Double. I'm saying them all out of order, which is not helping me. Some of Wizard, O's, and now Zio. I've seen some of the movies as well, when they come out with like movies for the series, or I think there was one movie where they kind of like retold the story of the first Kamen Rider. There were like 2 of those. I saw those and those were amazing. Oh my gosh. Like still some of my like favorite movies to this day. Good question. Next one. What made you want to start getting into reacting? This is a really good question. Well, I have some favorite reactors that I watch. Watching reactors gets me going on like the hype of the scene and everything, and I really feel like reacting kind of brings something out of the episode that you don't necessarily get when you're like not watching with a friend. We'll say, because that's basically what reacting is. It's like sitting someone down and being like, hey, you gotta watch this. It was mentioned to me that I basically have been like this is just me. Like, even when I'm off camera, I'm watching something, I'm like doing the same thing, like yelling at the screen, the big like, what? Like big reactions. So it was mentioned to me like, you would probably enjoy that and be good at that because you basically are already doing it, just not in front of a camera. So that's when I decided, I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna pick a series I haven't seen, and I'm just gonna sit in front of a camera and I'm just gonna do it. And I did, and you guys were amazing. And even when I was a little shy and awkward, you kept encouraging me and being wonderful to me, and that's why I'm here today. So good question. Next one. This one's in parts, so I'll answer it one at a time. Integral questions. If you were in the My Hero Academia universe, which quirk would you end up with? So I'm going to answer this one two ways. If I had to have somebody else's quirk that already exists in the My Hero universe, it would be, I would say, hands down, Sugar Rush, because my quirk would involve eating sweets. Like, you can't beat that. I was probably, I don't know about like actual, like if it's the most powerful in battle, but I mean, come on, like this is my quirk, I gotta live with it all the time. I'm gonna pick the sugar one. If I can just come up with like my own that like does it we haven't seen or like I haven't seen, I would love to be able to fly, but I feel like if you had telekinesis, you could levitate yourself and it would be almost like the same. And you could do lots of other things, like you wouldn't have to get up if you didn't want to. Like if you trained yourself hard enough with telekinesis, you could, you could just like couch it up for like indefinitely. Oh, that snack's in the kitchen? Oh, well, guess what? I can just open the cupboard from here and just float it out. Okay, next. What is your favorite meal? This is a good one. I love food. Pizza. Pizza is my favorite meal, although I have lots of other ones. I won't get into them now because, again, we'd be here for a century. Are you familiar with the Fate franchise and or Garden of Sinners? I don't think I know Garden of Sinners. I am familiar with the Fate franchise. I have seen Fate Stay Night and some of Fate Zero. Anyone who's following me on Twitter knows that I made the little Padaru Christmas ornament this year in honor of Padaru, which is kind of loosely related, I think, to Fate. But yes, I have not seen all of it, but I do enjoy what I've seen. What is your favorite architectural epoch? So I am not an architectural savvy person. I apologize that I'm not going to be able to make a more informed answer about this. From what I gather, I think this refers to like what is my favorite style of architecture. I hope that's what it is. I don't know what the style is called, but I love old buildings that look like castles. Like they have like these huge like pointy, I'll find a picture one and just put it like right here. I love buildings like that. Like they just basically look like old Gothic like princess castles, and I love them. Good question. What is your all-time favorite anime so far? This is a tough one because I have seen a lot of good anime at this point. A lot of it I've seen with you guys. Of all time, I'd have to say Naruto. Naruto just changed my life. And it's amazing. Sadly, I so wish I had been filming reactions when I saw Naruto because you guys, there are some things you would have absolutely loved to see me react to. I had some big reactions to that. But yeah, I would have to go with Naruto. Although there are many that are close. Next. Do you have any plans to take on commissions for individual reactions? This is a really good question. So I'm guessing this means like I would have a tier where somebody would say, hey, I want you to watch. Well, this is a bad example because I just said I saw it, but like Fate Stay Night. Say I hadn't seen that before. You would be part of the tier where you got like a certain number of episodes, I think, of me reacting. I think that's how that works. If that's what you're referring to, then yes, I am I would love to do that. Absolutely open to that. Very much so. If people are interested in that, let me know, and we'll see what we can do, because I like that idea a lot. Next one. Would you be interested in doing reactions to older shows as well as shows you have not seen in a long time? Yes. Another thing I'm very open to. I've been sitting here waiting for like somebody to just like vote for like Cowboy Bebop or something, because I've never seen it. And there's so many really good ones that like I see them, I'm like, man, I gotta see that. But I don't necessarily want to watch a lot on my own time and sacrifice a possible reaction. So if that's something people are interested in, yeah, for sure, let me know. Because there are a few older ones that I have not seen that I think would just be very, very fun to go back and watch. And there are some that I haven't seen in a really long time, that like long enough so that I would not remember them. So good question. This next one, bless you for asking this. What is your favorite song, genre, and artist? I love music questions because I love music, and a lot of times it will intersect with what I'm watching. Like there have been a couple times when that's happened in my reactions, and it's been really, really fun for me. You guys, my hero fans, I think you know what I'm getting at here. So my favorite genre, I would say, is J-pop. I love J-rock too. My favorite artist, a lot of you guys already know this, but I'm obsessed with Masaki Suda. For my Kamen Rider people, you know that I discovered him on Kamen Rider Double, and I have been obsessed ever since. Went and tracked down all his albums, and he's phenomenal. If you've seen My Hero, then you're already somewhat familiar with him, because he is the artist who did the song Long Hope Philia for the My Hero movie and the end of season 3, yeah. The ending song was like an acoustic version of that. I would have to, and I really think maybe my favorite song might be Long Hope Philia, because that's a hard one to beat. Like nothing is coming into my mind like, ooh, I really, that one's I have a lot that are like at the top of my list and like come up in my playlist a lot. But man, that's a good one because it's fast and it gets you going, but it's so heartfelt as well. I'm so glad somebody asked this question. And last one, what was the first anime you ever saw? If you don't count clips here and there of Speed Racer, which I don't think that counts, the very first anime I ever saw was Pokemon. And I'm wondering how many other people have that as like their first anime. So yeah, good question. Great questions, you guys. Thank you so much. I wish I could have answered every single question. I will do my best to go in and kind of like write to you guys that I didn't get to in the video, because I got so many really awesome questions this time and it was hard to choose. It legitimately was. But you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being you. You are awesome, every single one of you. I appreciate you, and please join me next time for another reaction. I hope to see you lots more in the future, you guys. We'll watch everything together. Bye for now.